Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Parkitect. Now it's been a while since we've done a video on Parkitect, as this is kind of what kickstarted the channel, so it's good to be back in this game. Now for anyone new to the channel, Parkitect is really the game that kickstarted everything here on Pause Games, and it is something that we've been following all the way through from the very early alphas. So every time a new update comes out, we do a little video on it, basically showcasing the new stuff here on the channel. Now I know they've been working really hard behind the scenes on a lot of stuff recently, which is why it's been quite a while since a new update. But beta number 10 has been released yesterday, as of recording this video, and there has been a few new things added. Nothing amazing. But a couple of things, which you can see on the side of the screen just here. So we've been like bankruptcy has been added, so a few more sort of management aspects. Smoke, fog, and spark effects have been added, and the rest of the stuff is more improvements and just sort of more stuff for the game and little fixes here and there. So there's not that much I can actually show you today, but what I will do is just have a very brief overview of the game in general, for anyone out there who's never heard or is new to Parkitect. So let's jump into a sandbox first of all, and then we'll just have a quick look at the new smoke, fog and spark effect, and then I'll just go through a few general bits for Parkitect. Rightio, so we've jumped into Hills Park Lodge, which is just a park full of hills, which you can see here. So generally, if you are new to the game, like I've mentioned, Parkitect is essentially RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, remade in nice graphics, and it's I believe it's I can't remember what engine it's running. I'm guessing Unreal, but I'm not 100% sure, or Unity possibly. I'm not sure, but this is Parkitect. Like I said, very much like RollerCoaster Tycoon, but with some really unique features. Like one of their features that they've actually added to this is the ability to add staff paths, and you can add tunnels that go underground to move staff from one side. Sorry, not staff. Stock from one side of the park to the other, because there's a sort of stock management aspect to this as well. So it's really quite in depth. It's got a really cool coaster builder, and there's various different flat rides, as you can see in here, that are in the game already. It's sort of slowly built up over the last, well, I mean, it's going on sort of 2 years that I've been covering this game. Like I started this gaming channel about 2 years ago in November, and that is where we started uploading Parkitect videos. So it's been going a while in development, but it's been amazing to watch the progress of this game. So like always with these updates, let's first of all just check out the new stuff, and then we'll do a little bit of building today just to show you generally how the game works. So the smoke, fog and spark effects is what I want to look at today, and I'm assuming they will be in here somewhere in scenery. Effects, here we go. So we already had the fire and the water jets in the game, so let's have a look at fog. So that adds as a little block. Okay, weird how it adds it as a block. I mean, can I sink that into the ground? Okay, there we go. You can, but you can still see it, which is okay. I mean, okay, that's weird how they've done it as that. Smoke emitter. So these are just little thingies that emit smoke, as you would guess. And you can scale these up and down. Does that make the smoke higher, or does it make them a bit? Yeah, it does. So you can make them bigger. That's another thing in the game. It does have scaling on certain features and props and things like that. The sparks. Okay, well they're quite interesting. I mean, you can just add them to buildings and stuff. So that's cool. Now I'm just confused. Oh, okay, there we go. The box has gone from the mist. That's kind of what I was just about to say. Confused why I had the box there, but that's probably just for rendering purposes. So there we go. That's quite interesting. It's good that they've added these to the game, and they'll be useful for dark rides and haunted houses and that kind of stuff. It's quite a good particle effect, really. So there we go. That's the new stuff. So like I said, we'll just put a few rides in, so you can generally get to see what the game looks like. Like for example, look at this gorgeous haunted house that they have made in the game. Look at that. Very, very much reminds me of Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris. get a good look at that. It's a really, really nice thing, and it's all animated and stuff when guests go in there. Terrain obviously has a full terrain system in the game. It's very blocky, but that is just part of the style. Obviously, we've got this very isometric style of build, which is why it's a very blocky kind of terrain system. But it works. So here you have your 3 different paths: normal paths, queue lines, and employees. So we can just put one of these up here, go around there, come down here, there we go, and then join that to there. And obviously you can change the colour, and it doesn't have to be red. We can put that as like brown if we wanted to, like that. And then we can just paint the existing path like that. So that's a little feature of this game, which is lovely. So let's turn that on, get it open, and there we are. That's one of our first rides in the park. So yeah, scenery wise, like I said, certain things can be scaled up and down, and there's sort of nice props like this mausoleum sort of thing here. Let's show you something that can scale, just to give you an example of that. Ooh, Tesla coils, they're new. I don't ever remember seeing that in the game. I might have missed an update actually at some point, so apologies if I have. Okay, let's give you an example here. So there is a cauldron, which is a nice animated object. It's got a sort of little slight mist to it. It does glow as well. And so if I want to scale that up to 3, for example, there you go. You can do. Now that's a feature that I think a lot of us would love to see in Planet Coaster. And as everything else, you can sort of change the colours and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Lovely. A thing that they did add relatively recently is lighting. As there was never really a lighting system in the game. As you can see, it's got like a lighting system built into the rides as well. So if I just quickly show you this as well, because I say it's relatively new, not really new, but yeah. So they've added like these little spotlights, if I can get it in the right angle. So like here, you can see on the building that there's some little spotlights, which are lovely and nice. There are, what else have we got in here? Torches that you know, on buildings, like little fire torches and stuff, which you can add to your little haunted house if you really wanted to make it look a little bit more haunted, which is kind of gone in the wall, but you know, because I had them backwards, that's why. What a stupid boy. There you go. So yeah, it's got lovely bits of lighting in here now, which it never used to have. These are still relatively new to the game. And one of the good things as well, which look absolutely gorgeous, is some of the flat rides have a lovely lighting package. So I believe this one has. If I can turn that on, yeah. So you've got certain flat rides. Let me try and find a good thrill one, which I think has a nice lighting package. Let's have a look. I think this one does. I might be wrong. There we go. Yeah. So they've built in a lot of these like lighting sequences into the flat rides, and they look absolutely stunning. They really do. And this was relatively recently added this in, like I say, with the sort of dark, the darkness of that was added as well. So you can make some really nice scenes now, especially now we've got this these lighting. I'm sure there was more lights. I'm sure there was like street lamps as well. I don't know if I'm missing anything here, unless they're on. Oh, they're in here. Right, of course they are. Street lamps. So if I go for this, for example, which gives us a lovely little glow, like that. It works really nicely with. Can I colour these? I think I can colour these. I don't know if I can colour the actual light itself. I think you can, possibly. Oh no, maybe not. But yeah, it gives a really nice glow to the area. And obviously, we come off that, and you've got the lovely bit of fog coming through. So yeah, it works really well. So all in all, guys, this is Parkitect, and I think we will get back into this soon. We have got a series on the channel from ages ago where we were building a park. Should we jump into it? Let's have a look in that park, actually. So it's been absolutely ages since we've been in there. 24th of the 4th of 2018. That is the last time we worked in this park. So let's jump in and just have a look around. It's been ages. There we go. So this is the part we started building ages and ages ago. We built like a very basic little main street just here, as you can see. Some shops and all that kind of stuff. A lovely little sort of hub area. And then this sort of made up the centrepiece of the park, which was meant to be like a volcano type structure. But it ended up being quite a flat like mountain. And then we had like an adventure zone here with some dark rides and coasters and stuff. Just like over here. And then the last thing we were working on was this sort of traditional little sort of, I don't know, like a river area. Some houses, a few flat rides. And then we'll just build, we started building this little B&M coaster at the back. And that's kind of where we got to. So yeah, we have got a series on the channel. So if you would like to see like a proper build series in the game, I highly recommend you checking it out. And you can sort of follow it through up until sort of this point, because we stopped. But I might get back into it. We might start a new park. I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. If you'd like to see more from Parkitect, let me know down below. Just it's about to start raining. So yeah, that's generally it for today, guys. I know it's not been the usual update video, but there's not that much to show you from Beta 10, as you've seen in the update log. So I just thought we'd have a jump in and just have a little showcase of the game. So if you've enjoyed this video, drop us a like down below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all of our content. If you've got any queries, questions, comments or suggestions, let us know by dropping those down in the comments, and I'll try and answer you. So yeah, thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers guys, bye.